So hey guys, today we're looking at this, which is a 1/9 scale action figure, dynamic action hero, Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice, Superman. Side artwork, all the legalese. Side artwork the same as the other bit, top artwork and reverse artwork, which is quite nice. Don't know if it looks that much like Henry Cavill, but it's still nice. 1/19th action figure with 30 movable joints, allowing you to create any classic pose. Highly realistic modelling and professionally fine painted, perfectly capturing the soul of the character. A kryptonite spear, which is made of die-cast, is included. Comes with 3 different interchangeable hands, fists, open hand and gripping hands. Exclusive stand. This is from Beast Kingdom, so we shall pop him out of the box. There we go. Oops, there's the stand. Oops, and there's the instruction booklet. We get the stand out of there. There we go. Put that safe. There's the spare head. Tilt this a little bit. There we go. One stand with Beast Kingdom written on it. And on top it. And does that turn? Yep, it does. Excellent. So that's the stand. Now back. That's him in all his glory. The interchangeable hands, the die-cast spear, and Superman himself. Now you will notice straight away as I take this out that he has a moulded cape, which not sure how I feel about moulded capes, but I am thinking maybe with a little bit of, you know, hairdryer and a bit of messing about, you can maybe mould it into a different shape. He has, there's the likeness. That's quite a nice Henry Cavill. It's really well painted. It's a nice texture on the skin there. There's the Yes logo in the red and gold. There's a nice bluey detail on there. And nice metallic red boots. Like I say, the cape is in that position, so you have to like it or love it. Let's see. So articulation, shoulder joints. There is a bit of a gap there between the shoulder and the body, but it's not too bad, I suppose. Shoulder goes down that way, up that way, so it has quite a, you can see the ball joint manoeuvrability in there. Elbow and plenty of different positionability in there. That's my new word for today, positionability. Right, let's see, the head won't go up quite as far as I would like. There is a joint there, and then there's one. Does his head move all by itself? Yes, his head tilts a little bit, and then there's a bit of neck pivot, which takes it to about there, which is a shame because obviously if you're going to put him in a flying pose, you kind of want something a little bit more. That's not too bad, I suppose. Like I say, the capes might cause a few problems with that. Would the stand hold him in a flying pose? A bit fell off. Oops, got it caught in his leg. Well, with a little bit of help, like sticking my thumb on there, you could get him into a slight flying pose, I suppose. But he's a bit heavier. Maybe if you... Yeah. Nope, it's just going to help him stand. And let's see if he will simply stand. Let's have a look. Yep, he will. There you go. And he's not balancing on his cape either, which is a good start. It's a weird gap in that arm joint. It's kind of weird. It's not terrible. It's just a bit odd. Okay, so leg movements out that way, a little bit forward, but then his leg goes out to the side, so yeah. Knee joint, not quite able to kick his own butt, but still. Toe boot has swivel and toe swivel. Yeah. The flash that I reviewed the other day, I mean, he's a lot easier if you stand him using the cape to keep him up, I suppose. The flash that I reviewed the other day did have more articulation to it. I suppose with this guy, they've got to think that the cape's going to get in the way, so he ain't going to be standing in certain positions. The spare head you get with it is, which has a ball joint in there for the interchangeability, is that one, which is laser eyes. It's either that or he's been crying a little bit because he's upset. Save Martha. I don't know if that, the eye, the white, I suppose it's supposed to be like a white dot in the eye, isn't it? I say because they're not really painted it out, but yeah, you see, it's not quite painted completely, but still quite good. You get the spear with the kryptonite on it, which that is kind of some kind of rubber, thick but rubbery, and then you know that nice metal. Oh, it's got a rubberized end on it as well. That's good. Then you won't be poking your eye out. Look, that's rubberized. Yeah, that's not too bad. You get one of these with one of the Batman in the armor version from Batman vs Superman. I think the problem with Superman is he doesn't really come with weapons, does he? He's not like Batman and some of the others that you can put things with. As a selection of other hands, there's open palm. These are better because, as you can see, they have been painted so they match his face. Unlike the Flash figures that I reviewed, the Flash, these were like white and he was sort of flesh coloured. So that's good. I say, a few selection of open and closed hands. You get fist with it, and then you get fist. I guess that's for holding the spear. But why Superman would be holding the kryptonite spear, because that would take his powers away. I'm not quite sure. So overall, I think the likeness is pretty good. I like the paintwork. I like the amount of posability that's there is pretty good for Superman, because he isn't exactly most posable. But I just don't know about that cape. The cape I have, because they'd have been better off. So you see how that goes just like that. They'd have been better off that flick there. I don't know. It seems odd. And like I say, the stand won't let you do any flying positions, and his neck won't either, which can be a problem. The stand has to go down under the cape, like so, and holds him there. Is there anything exciting in the instructions? About his arms. It's kind of weird because the figure on here, I don't know if you can see that on the picture on the back as well. No, that figure, it looks like he's wearing the shorts. Yeah, if you look at it, that is the same colour all over, but that bit there just looks that little bit darker. It looks the same dark as the, say that, it looks the same dark as the S. So is that a different figure? Is that because I have heard that they are going to make one in the original, like Christopher Reeve's outfit. Please refrain from distributing the product to avoid potential hazards. Disassembling the product to avoid potential hazards. What that means. I see. That's the English version. Yeah. So, what do I think of said figure? I was really, really impressed with the Flash. And this I am kind of impressed, but I think the Flash... It is a very good rendition of Superman. The stand is very nice as well. It's a very nice rendition of him. That face is pretty good. The paint job is pretty good. The bodywork is pretty good. The posability is okay. But like I say, I'd like to have been able to do more flying poses and things like that. And that head just is not going to go back far enough. So that's as good as we're going to get. But still, stood like that, with the rest of the Justice League on a shelf, it's going to look pretty good. So, if you've enjoyed this video, it would be great if you could subscribe. It would be great if you could share, like, etc, etc. I hope that you all have... Oh, I didn't score it. I give him a score of... Drumroll. I give him an A-, because the figure is great, but just this, the bit with the cape just spoils it a little bit for me. Yeah. So, if you have enjoyed this, like I say, feel free to share, like, and subscribe. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great night. And I will see you all really soon. Bye now.